Hello and welcome to another exciting episode of Off the Clock. I'm your host, Sierra Jones. Today we have community activist Yolanda Denson. We're going to be getting to know Yolanda and some upcoming events that she has. Without further ado, let's get Yolanda off the clock. So Yolanda, those who don't know, who is Yolanda Denson?
Yolanda Denson is a mother first. And then after that, I am a community activist, promoter. I do fundraisers. I am a stand-in parent for a lot of people in the community. Just an all-around community activist. I just love people and love making sure everyone is okay. That's what God wants me to do. So that's who I am.
And how did being a community activist, how did that get started? Let's take it back to high school, college. Did you always want to be in this type of profession and do these things?
No, I didn't. I actually didn't know I was going to be doing this. Back in the tornadoes in April 2011, I think it was. But anyway, we didn't have any power here in Huntsville. Everyone was without power, and for some reason, I had power at my mom's house. I guess it was God sent generator, whatever. But I was able to watch television. So I started picking up my phone. I just picked up my phone and started blogging the tornado paths. And that's what led me to continue to blog, because I had a gentleman by the name of Charles Smitherman. He inboxed me and said, Yolanda, you saved my life, my family's life that night. He said, once you had told us it was coming to Hazel Green, he said, we went and we sought shelter just in time.
Wow. That's
awesome. He said, I hope you continue to do what you were doing. So after FEMA came in a few days later, everything that happened after that moment, I started to blog it and tell everyone where resources was and things like that, where we can get help. Because I even had to get help because it was, I had my own place, but we were still without power and a lot of food ruined.
Right.
And so to this day, I am still friends with him, and I've never met him, but I'm still friends with him on Facebook. And, to this day, and it's been a long time now, 11, 12 years since that happened, and we're still friends. We have never met, and that's something I got to make sure that I do.
That's beautiful.
But he follows me, and he talks to me, and he encourages me all the time. So it started out like that, just picking up the phone, to just blogging and giving the people what they want. And that's what they said I did.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so after that, I started going live on my phone and going out there and just doing crime scenes and any type thing, police scanning type things. I was, listening to them, and would show up on the scene and give the people what they wanted, the real grassroots news. I would be uncut, unfiltered, just telling the story from us, from our point of view, being real about it, whether it was a shooting or whether it was an event or what have you. I just was there, and people didn't want to see me there. It didn't start out all good for being the number, to who I am, who they recognize me as today. The number one anchor lady. At first, it was, oh, here she comes with that cell phone. I don't want, and then here she comes. They didn't want to be on there. And they criticized and they threatened and all of those kind of things. And now, today, what do we have? We have cell phone. God makes a way to make your enemies your footstool. So we have cell phones being pulled out on all occasions, whether it's a wedding or a baby shower, a funeral, a shooting or whatever, and it's telling the truth from your perspective. So now everyone respects the visual communication that you're giving to the world of what may be happening that you don't know about, but you're able to see it now.
That's beautiful.
I am now.
And tell us, because I noticed the slogan that you just said about, and there's another one that you have for those who don't know. On our Facebook page, you always have like "come in the room."
Come on in the room.
Where did that come from?
It actually came from watching someone on on social media, and I loved the catch, and I started saying it, and then everybody else started saying it.
Yeah.
And so that's the way we've been doing it now for a very, very long time.
That's beautiful.
And it started, probably in 14, 15 or something like that.
Yeah.
Upcoming people just being on, and I remember that saying, and that's what I want everybody to do. I want them to come in the room, because you're in this room, sort of like we are now. We're in this studio room, so we want everyone to come in and tap on in and let's tell you what's happening for the day. So I like to give out events and information that people can use to better their lives, better themselves, whether it be schooling or any kind of job training that may be going on in the city, or basketball game or football game, just anything that is going to be pertinent information to our community. Not just the African American community, but the city as a whole.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And your passion for the city now, were you born and raised here in Huntsville?
Actually, I was born in a place called Boaz, Alabama.
I know where that is. Okay.
But started out, I was born there because my mom, she lived in Gadsden.
Okay.
Originally from Gadsden. And so we moved here in 1973.
Okay.
And actually moved out into one of the projects here. So I can relate to on all levels, which was Butler Terrace. It's no longer there now, but they're about to, I give that information out. It's about to be affordable housing, and or both communities of income levels will be out there into that community. And so to see it go from there from the projects from where I came from in 73 to what it's going to be now, affordable living and just the immaculate apartment style lofts or whatever they're going to have out there. I'm just happy to see all the growth and everything.
Yeah.
Getting the information out so people can be available to apply for those apartments and be out there for better living. I'm excited about that.
Yeah. I want you to tell those who are watching, you recently just got a few awards. Can you go ahead and tell us about that, please?
I didn't even know you knew about that. Yeah. So I got the which one was it? It was the Community Service Award from the Who's Who.
Yes.
I got the Who's Who Award for the community service activist for this reason, being the #1 anchor lady. And giving them what they want, and things like that. So I was very honored to be the social media. They called me the social media creator, the social media person of the year, So I was very pleased to get that. And it just feels good to get your flowers.
Oh yeah, and be recognized for what you do.
Yeah, and I will be getting the MTM, the Matthews Community Activist Award over in Athens, Alabama. The Matthews Foundation, and from the mayor of Athens.
That's beautiful.
On May 6th. So
congratulations.
Yeah, I just found that out, and I'm kind of happy about that as well.
Yeah, you got your outfit ready.
I will. We'll definitely utilize our shops around the city. I like to shop from around my community.
Yeah.
My community.
Yeah.
Yep, I use a lot of our community resources. I like to direct people to our community in District 1 or in Huntsville. I know that a lot of people go get shops all over the city, but if they usually send it to me, Miss Yolanda, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I opened up this, or I opened up that, I do nails, I do hair, I do lashes, I makeup and things like that. So I like to just use their businesses and put them on live and go in there and give them some kind of advertisement, because not all can afford advertisement.
Right.
So I
right,
advertise for a lot of people,
Yeah.
a lot of people at a very, very, very reasonable rate.
Yeah.
Yeah, that they can, get coverage and be known, I hear.
That's awesome. Well, before we go on break, those who are watching right now, if you have any advice for, let's say, a young girl, young boy that wants to be even like a social media creator or community activist like you, is there any advice that you would give them?
Yeah, definitely. Do it. Do like the shoe say, just do it.
Yeah.
Do it, and there will be someone right there to help you along, because if you were given that dream or that initiative to do it, to want to do it,
Yeah.
believe me, it was what you were chosen to do.
That's good. That's really good.
Yeah.
Well, we need to just end on that note. We'll be right back to hear about some upcoming events. Welcome.
Hello Huntsville is a weekly lifestyle audio and video podcast produced in studio and on location to showcase Huntsville's best activities, entertainment, neighborhoods, and all the unique attractions that make the Rocket City one of the top cities to live in the nation. Our primary audience is adults who live, work, play, and innovate in the Huntsville metro area. And each episode will feature Cynthia or Hannah in conversation with business owners, decision makers, elected officials, and some of the city's most compelling personalities telling the stories of their hometown. Whether you're local, new in town, or just passing through, Hello Huntsville will have something for you.
The greatest asset we have is our employees.
I'm very excited to welcome you to our new corporate website.
The National Space Club was founded as the National Rocket Club in 1957.
In North Alabama, we are extremely blessed.
True Tone will test your theory in everything, the good things and the bad things. In everything, give him thanks.
Why choose this as our goal? And they may well ask, why climb the highest mountain?
Back. We are here with Yolanda Denson, community activist, and some of you may know her as the #1 anchor lady or auntie. So look, will you tell us about the upcoming event that you have this month in March?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. We have the community, this is our 8th annual community Easter egg hunt. I started this Easter egg hunt like 8 years ago, and it is a time where the whole community can get involved and come out and give back to our kids. And so it takes place over at Stoner Field. It's March 23rd.
Okay.
And we're going to just, we teach the children about the resurrection. And so after that, then we have our hunt. And we have all kinds of contests, and we give the kids hot dogs and chips and Capri Suns and candy and cookies, and they just have a big hunt going on of all ages. We have a Peter and Betty Rabbit that come out, and they, so they entertain the kids, and the kids love them. We have community people who, volunteers who come out and put on the suits and get out there and amuse the kids. We have a local DJ here, Mr. Mark Patton, who plays the music for the kids, volunteering all this. We have
And the Pride family cooks, right? Is that
the Pride family is another sponsor.
Okay,
the Pride family is another sponsor of the community Easter egg hunt. They have been a sponsor now for 3 years. This is their third year sponsoring. Melody Shari is also a major sponsor. This is her fourth year sponsoring. Yeah, Melody has been sponsoring for 4 years now, but it originally was just put together by me and my family and Mr. Joe Douglas. Mr. Joe Douglas, rest his soul, he's passed away now, but he funded it the whole thing before he passed away. He was doing it for all the way until 2021.
Yeah, and we're going to hear a little bit more about Mr. Douglas, but now tell me, I've actually been the last 2 years at the Easter egg hunt.
Yeah.
And I believe my favorite part of it was one, seeing the joy that the kids had, and also not only some of the gifts were educational, they had books, and the Easter egg, I think one kid had $100 in his egg.
We give away $100. We give away big time prizes, and this is all donated. This is all donated. We put those little gold dollar coins inside the eggs, and it's the most beautiful thing you could ever see on a kid's face when they open up that egg and there's one of those gold dollars. Tasha Earl, the former police officer who Keith Earl, his wife, thought of that. Tasha, she said, let's put some little gold dollar bills in there.
Idea.
And when they open them up, it's like, Mama, it's just so beautiful. You'll love it. You'll love it. And so I just encourage the whole entire city to come out to Stoner Field on March 23rd. It's from 11 to 2. And everybody in the city is welcome. And we even have high school students that we put out, because we take it up to about age 16, 17. And so we give them a space out there because there's multiple ballparks. So we put
it's very spacious.
0 through, and then, all the way up until 17 over in their area. So we have people that are sending in donations for kites, because everybody gets a kite, everybody gets bubbles and a teddy bear, and I hand make the baskets. I hand make the baskets. They are full of love. They have a Easter paddle ball. They got a yo-yo in there, because some people call me yo-yo. And so they get a yo-yo, they get a teddy bear, they get a kite, and they get crayons and a coloring book, and a lot of candy. A lot of candy. And then we put the stuffed animal on top of it and wrap it up in the Easter plastic, tie it, and I make them all by hand.
Wow, that is incredible.
All by hand, and I love doing it though. And so I get volunteers to come over, and my sister and Stephanie Jamar and Kimberly Bridgewater, Paula Brooks. They come over and help me build these baskets.
That's awesome.
And we build them each and every last one of them handmade.
Anyone that's watching right now, how can they donate if they want to provide? As I saw too, bikes. Are you accepting?
Yeah,
okay.
we accept. We do bikes as prizes. Last year we had 41 or 42 bikes.
Wow.
This year it's starting off a little slow. I'm not sure why that is. We only have 4 right now. And so hopefully it'll pick up, as people start to bring in their donations. But you can actually go by Cash App or Zelle and to donate, or you can inbox me and say, well, Miss Yolanda, I want to see if you can come by here and pick up a donation from our organization. So we have a lot of organizations that come in and help us out. Regina Mitchell, real estate, she comes over and she helps her agents come over and help give out things like that. And so Kyra Lewis is one of our sponsors. He used to play for the Pelicans. Now he's a free agent, but he still, gave us a donation to the kids in our community, and also Trevor Lacey. Yeah, Trevor Lacey has been providing the chips and the Capri Suns.
Oh, that's beautiful.
for the last 3 years as
Yeah.
well. So he's still doing that. And yeah, so we have a new sponsor, Myra Catering is going to be, Vera Myra Catering is going to be sponsoring with us this year. So I'm just asking everyone to, send it by Cash App or send it by Zelle if you want to donate anything. So right now we're just needing a lot more candy. We're needing some bikes, of course, to give away as prizes because they work so hard. They look forward to it.
Yeah.
To win those bikes, whether it's potato sack racing or dance contest or something, whoever has the most eggs or things like that. So we need to give away some good things, prizes. And we don't let any child really go away with
empty-handed,
crying. Oh, no, no. If I got to go make a basket right then and there on the spot, nobody leaves there without an Easter basket. Every child gets a basket.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. My mom always made sure that we had an Easter basket. And I just don't like to see kids without an Easter basket. I think it's important that they know what that egg represents.
And they're loved. Yeah, that's the most important too.
And they can hug those teddy bears like that.
Yeah, and also the dance competition gets pretty intense.
It gets pretty intense. I tell you, there's Shawnee Carter and Rod McComb and these are just people that went to that is in the community. They just come out there and just give out money, give them dollars and things like it's just fun. Phenomenal. It's just a great day for the whole community, for the whole city to come out. So it no matter if it's a black child or a white child, a Mexican child, they're all there. Everyone's welcome, and I just love it. I just love it, and it's just growing each and every year, and I thank God for it because He wanted me to do it. Douglas family are really making sure that anything that I'm lacking, Joe's wife, Sandra Douglas, she said, when you get to the point where you cannot get everything that you have that you need for the kids, just let me know and I'll pick up that slack. And I just thank God for that.
That's a testament to you personally. One, that you've been able to do this event consistently now for 8 years, and the ample support that you're getting, not only from your friends, but just the community. I'll just tell you that's not normal. That's beautiful of what you've done, and that's a testament to your work. So thank you.
Thank you.
And if you guys didn't hear, remember, you can donate, you can give bikes. You also can hit her up on DM with Facebook. You can Zelle, you can Cash App, whatever amount that your heart needs, it's definitely going to be used for the benefit of those kids.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for saying that. Yeah.
And you mentioned Mr. Douglas. Now, for those who don't know him, do you mind sharing about him and the connection with the Old School Festival?
Oh, Joe Douglas, he started the Old School Festival. He, this is year number 27. Joe passed away in 2021. And before his demise, he was from Northwood. He was from one of our local projects here in Huntsville, Tencarry Hill. And he used to put on this show down on South Parkway years and years ago, him and a guy named Lee Parker. And that relationship ceased, and Joe wanted to continue bringing entertainment to our city, and I feel comfortable talking about him because he was such a generous man. He loved Huntsville, and so he made it in his mind once he moved to Atlanta to always continue what you have started. So this year we have the SOS Band.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we have the SOS Band. We have After 7, Babyface is After 7. We got Karen White, I'm Not Your Superwoman. We got Sunshine Anderson, heard it all before. Yeah, we got Lavelle. Why? We have Willie Clayton coming in the building.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Some big names.
But here's the biggest, we just got up yesterday. We just got Nappy Roots. So
wow.
We're gonna have Nappy Roots in the building, and Willie Clayton. We're gonna have Nappy Roots in the building. So it's going to be a spectacular show, and I got another special guest.
You holding it? All right, we have to wait on it.
To the Old School Festival for that one. But it's a time when the families can get together, come out, barbecue, bring your RVs, bring your ATVs, and just cook, listen to great music, set up your tents and have a great time. I mean, it's a one-day show of nothing but family reunion, and we're excited about this year.
And before we go, can you share how they can purchase tickets?
Oh, yes. Please go to www.jde.live. JDE.live. We also have some ticket outlets. You can go by Mr. Shoes.
Okay.
On Jordan Lane, you can go by Club 47 and get tickets.
Okay.
Also on Jordan Lane, you can go by Saks Bar and Grill or Saks Kitchen and get tickets. Nash is in Decatur. We have several outlets out in. You can go to WZZA and Muscle Shows.
Okay.
So there's
plenty of options.
Outlets, and of course Alfred's Hair First, which is his brother, and Yolanda Denson, which is me. You can also get tickets from me, but you can go online or you can get tickets in hand.
Wow. Well, can you tell us one more time the date and the time and the location of Old School Festival?
Yes, it's 502 Quarter Mountain Road in Harvest, and it is May 25th, and doors open up at 8 a.m. that Saturday morning.
Wow. Well, one, it's go ahead.
But you can bring your RVs in on Thursday.
Okay.
So we have that window for RV parking because there's a lot of people come.
So people can bring the RV the day before.
You bring the RV that Thursday.
Okay.
We end up RVs. We want to keep them off the street because people work over there.
That makes sense.
And so we don't want to take over their access to get down Burwell Road. So we want to make sure that we get our RVs in and they can bring them in on Thursday. They can also purchase their RV tickets online at www.jde.live as well. And so their tent setup is on Friday. So if they're putting up a tent, if you're putting up your own tent, you can come in on Friday at 12 o'clock and put those tents up. So we have that organized throughout to keep crowd control.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Things like that.
That makes sense.
So we want to welcome everyone back for our year number 27, and we're looking forward to seeing everybody out there. And I want you to come out there because hey, we said Nappy Roots, you know.
Well, look, I know I'm not the only one, so I've not been before. So tell us real quick, what are the necessities do I need to bring? Like, do I need to bring a fan? You mentioned a tent.
Well, you know,
I need a dress.
We have lots of vendors.
Okay.
So we have lots of vendors, and we're still taking vendor applications. Let me say that. But we have vendors for T-shirts. I would just
bring yourself.
Just bring my ticket.
Okay.
To get in that gate and walk through that gate and get ready to have a good time.
All right, that sounds good.
People are going to come up and say, "You want to come over here and try my ribs?" You want something to drink, sweetie? It's just a big old family reunion party. So we're looking forward to everybody coming out. May 25th at the Rocket City Dragway.
Well, thank you again for coming on the show with us. I know that those watching learn so much about you and not only what you do, and it's beautiful and a huge testament to who you are. So thank you.
Appreciate that.
Thank you. And again, remember the Easter egg hunt is
March 23rd at Stoner Field from 11 to 2.
So bring out all your kids. If you would like to donate, you can, as you said, Zelle, Cash App, any way you can get in contact with Yolanda, please hit her up. And then we have the Old School Festival, which is
May 25th at 502 Quarter Mountain Road in Harvest, and we're looking forward to everyone being.
So get your ticket and be ready to have a great time. Join us next week to see who's off the clock.